We've experienced a lot of fires here, small ones. Had fires down below us by the 101 in the palm trees. We've had fires really all throughout this valley in different locations. What I remember the most, though, is the very first day we moved in, before we had even moved our stuff in. Literally the day that we arrived, Julian was at the time 8, 9 maybe, and we're out in the front of the house, and he goes, "Dad, there's some smoke down there." And I thought he was kidding. And then the entire hill lit on fire. The whole thing was on fire. We watched for 3 or 4 hours as the helicopters were flying overhead and dumping water. That's when we learned right away that the helicopters come, they go up to that Hollywood sign, and right there is
that one,
a location.
not
No,
the other.
It's the other Hollywood sign. No, wait a minute. I always get these Hollywood signs confused. Yes, that one. So that Hollywood sign has a station where they infuse. They shoot a bunch of water into the helicopters, and then the helicopters dump the water, and then they go back up. And so we would watch these helicopters go around and around and around, go up there, dump, go up there, dump. We watched this whole thing, so we got really familiar with the process. Then the other night happens. You got Palisades going, Altadena going. Altadena's on the east of us. Palisades is on the west of us, and so we look kind of like we're surrounded. And then the second night, we had a fire up in the Hollywood Hills, and that's a Runyon Canyon. It is right over the hill from us, right over that peak. We walk to Runyon Canyon. We have walked there. We don't do it enough, but we do walk there. So we were evacuated. Julian got in the car. The dogs got in the car. I said, "Hey, I'm going to stick around. Julian, you can just drive." And he's like, "Dad, no, don't do that, please." And then I'm like, "No, I'm definitely going to stand here with a hose, because 75% of our house has no vegetation around it because we've cleared it, and I can defend it with a hose, and I can always jump off if I have to, off the roof. Go down in this area, which is just barren. There's absolutely no vegetation whatsoever." The helicopters came, sirens were going all over the place. And I got some videos of the trucks going up the hill. All right, so I don't know, that's probably 10 in total that have gone up the mountain, up Mulholland. And I'm actually smelling smoke a little bit. There are a lot of helicopters starting to head over in that direction. And the sorties began. Sorties meaning the helicopters going back and forth. So they would, right over our head, as they always do, they go to the Hollywood sign, back, and dump. So a lot of helicopters flying around. They're going to be dumping loads. You can see the helicopters here flying right over our house. The path of when they dump, they fly here over to the Hollywood sign, which is right there. They get loaded up with water, and then they come back and dump. So that's where they infuse the water from up there at the Hollywood sign. More engines are coming. Our area is under evacuation. I'm just doing this real quick to kind of log it. And you can see more helicopters coming back. Helicopters are doing their stuff. And that's it. So last time I'm going to film probably. So we felt very calm about it. We felt like very secure that they would handle the business. Of course, it was windy, but I don't know. I felt a sense of calm at that point. It was nothing like what had happened the previous nights where they couldn't fly. They were flying, and that means all the difference. So anyway, we're very grateful for the first responders, the firefighters, anybody involved with the process of containing everything. And our house was unscathed. We had a lot of wind damage, but that was it. So it was the winds that were really an issue. Had a bunch of smoke and we had ash, yeah, but the winds were the number one thing for us. Power was out for 4 days. We have a generator, we use that. So we have a generator, all the power's out. There are a couple lights up in the hills, but those are people that have a generator. But generally speaking, the power is out. Everybody whose home burned down, our thoughts are with them.